Hello. Today we're making baked jollof rice. I have my tomato, onion, some garlic, and pepper. So I'm going to roast them in the oven while I try to wash my chicken. Just this. You can use any protein of your choice. So this is me using some chicken. Over here is properly washed. Then I go on with some spices. I'm using chili peppers, curry. I'm using thyme, some salt. It all depends on what you want to use and what you're okay with. So over there is some seasoning to give it a very good taste. It's non-seasoning. So I add in my salts just like this. Then I stir to combine. One thing I do is I don't usually add water into it at first. I allow it to cook in the fire for some minutes. Add some onion. Just like this. Then already going to check my tomato in the oven. It's ready. You see it's not burnt, but it's been roasted. So I blend everything just like this. Then for my meat, after 5 minutes of cooking, I go to add some water so allow for proper cooking. So I'm using this rice because it's an enriched rice. I complained to a new friend of mine that I don't really like this kind of rice because it doesn't come out the way I normally know Pabber rice to be like. So she gave me a secret, and the secret is to bake the rice in 450 Fahrenheit and 450 Fahrenheit or 230 degrees Celsius. Though my oven is on the high power supply, so I noticed the rice or some part got burnt. So my advice is that when you're making your rice, don't use 450 Fahrenheit. You can use maybe 400 Fahrenheit. So that's my advice. So I'm going to wash off some starch from the rice, then I give it a drain. So here's the chicken. I'll put it into the oven because I would love baked chicken. Then you can sauce it before putting it into the oven. I'm using flour and curry powder. I mix it and yeah, that's it. Add it into the chicken so it can come out so sweet and yummy. You really needed to taste the chicken. It was yummy, like yummy. Oh, so let's make the sauce. Come on. Add in some oil. That's some vegetable oil. Not so much, please. We don't want to have an ocean filled with oil, no. So add in the onion, curry powder, and I like to fry then some thyme. You can just put in, though I'm using just little quantity. Then I go in with some chili pepper. I stir. At this stage, I go on with some nutmeg. I had to grate it in. You can use any quantity of your choice, but I always prefer using small quantity. Yeah, so nutmeg gives this food this nice aroma. So I go use my tomato pepper blend. For this one, I'm using the regular tin tomato. Yeah. So after adding my tomato blend, I stir. At this stage, please, guys, we need to stir and stir and stir because we don't want to have a burnt sauce. And when you have a burnt sauce, my dear, you won't have that party jollof rice. Oh my, so don't make your sauce get burnt, please. So go on to wash your rice. After washing it, so this is it. This is drained rice. So let's go quickly. You add in your sauce. Adding your sauce into the rice. Remember, we're baking the rice, right? So after adding your sauce into the rice, you mix. But before mixing, you have to measure your water. If you're using 3 cups of rice, you use 3 cups of water. So I used 3 cups of rice, and I have some meat stock, about one and half meat stock. So 1.5 from 3 cups is about 1.5. Hey, mathematics inside your love rice. So the thing is that 3 cups of rice, 3 cups of liquid. It could be your stock, it could be normal water. So that's just it. So you mix to combine. Then we get some foil paper to cover so you can trap enough heat. Then put it into the oven and let it start cooking. Remember, we're using 400. You can see some parts at the corner got burnt. So remember to use 400 Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. So after bringing it out for the first time, I had at this time my phone was not with me. So after bringing it out, I had some butter, mix it and take it back into the oven. Then allow it to heat up for about 5 minutes, and that is it. Our rice is ready. You bring it out and it's ready. Pardon me because at this time at which I put the rice into the oven back, my phone went off. So guys, see the rice. You need to perceive the aroma in the house. This rice was yummy. It was yummy. With the roasted shaky and of course plantain. Thanks for watching.